absolutely glamorous. Why am... Oh, I need, like, a crafter class for that. Right.
I cannot well express my relief to think that the Alliance came so close to surrender.
But the fire in their hearts has been rekindled, and they will fight to the last.
This warmth inside. Did you feel it too, Grandfather? I would know something. Was that your power at work earlier?
Nothing of the sort. The leaders of Eorzea had lost their way. I merely helped them to find it again.
I have a wide assortment of cat emotes.
Oh, hello. Yes, our party returned just a moment ago. How close are you?
I also like that one.
It's all right, Sid.
The Apple one too is pretty great. Actually, there's several Apple ones.
We must needs plan our next move. Pray continue liaising with your respective nations. Sid, would you be our man in Ul'dah?
So a bunch of stuff is 7 TV. You just see the text? Yeah, so I have my own emotes, which are all like Twitch default emotes. I have Franker Face emotes, and I have 7 TV emotes. Go away. There we go.
I'll be whatever and wherever you need me to be.
Yeah, the one you used are all better TTV. There's also some 7 TV emotes.
We haven't a moment to waste.
A lot of
All
7
right,
TV emotes,
let's
actually.
do this.
Thancred's fate weighs heavy on my mind. I cannot bear to think of him enthralled to an Ascian.
I think 7 TV lets you have like 200 emotes for free. Whereas better TTV is like 25?
Mayhap you know this already, but the Ascians are immortal beings without physical form. Since time immemorial, they have fanned the flames of chaos from the shadows. That they might work unseen, the Ascians entrap and possess mortal men by means of malign artifacts known as crystals of darkness.
Apparently it's 300.
One such crystal may yet be the key to saving Thancred.
This is a crystal of darkness.
A mere replica, created using data obtained from anomalous crystals found across Eorzea.
It comes to us courtesy of the students of Baldessian, our distant allies. Even for an Archon, Thancred's talents are exceptional.
Hey, they said my name.
We
Wait,
all
that means
had
something else
complete
here.
confidence in him. It was for this reason that none among us foresaw the danger in sending him to investigate the Ascians alone.
Archon is like... I think it's kind of like a PhD recipient, sort of. It's a title given to people who have taken their education to a certain level, by the way I understand it, in this world. And no, I did not know that it was used in any way in this world before I made my name.
Thancred had been striving to fill the void left by Louisoix. Yet, it was plain that he was overtaxing himself.
Yeah, he would volunteer for everything and work till he was dizzy.
And the toll taken by his exertions made him vulnerable to Ascian influence.
The crystal that binds Thancred must be somewhere on his person. If we could but destroy it, his Ascian possessor would be compelled to relinquish control over him.
Very PogChamp study
You
people.
have proven the stoutest of allies, standing with us through thick and thin.
The PogChampiest.
Yet the most perilous struggle is still to come. For the sake of the realm, and Thancred, I ask that you lend us your strength once more. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. As I am sure you are aware, the realm was saved from certain doom 5 years ago by heroes known as the Warriors of Light. What you may not be aware of is that your many feats in service to the Scions have prompted folk to make certain comparisons. I must confess, you do remind me of them. Yet remember this, however glorious the past, it is the hero's lot to be judged on the deeds of the present. A new darkness threatens the realm, and the people cry out for a savior. I believe that you are he, a warrior of light, here in the present, guided by the crystal's will. Come, my friends, let us fight to safeguard the future of our beloved Eorzea.
All present? Then let us begin. We've received the details of the impending operation. What promises to be the largest single counter-offensive in the realm's troubled history, the Alliance will strike at every Imperial stronghold standing upon Eorzean soil. As might be expected, the operation will be complex, but you need not commit its intricacies to memory. It is enough that each man understands his part and plays it to the best of his ability. Minor instructions you'll receive at each staging point. To begin, let us review the distribution of our forces. From west to east, the Maelstrom of Limso Mensa, the Immortal Flames of Ul'dah, and the Order of the Twin Adder of Gridania. Now, let us examine the locations in the Imperial strongholds. Near Limso Mensa we have Castor Mossidens, situated in eastern Vilbrand, and Castor Marinum, which lies to the south and east, in the midst of the Rotano Sea. Near Ul'dah, we have Castrum Meridianum to the north, and the coastal outpost at Cape Westwind, which connects Castrum Marinum to the mainland by means of a Magitech transporter. Near Gridania, we have Castrum Oriens, which lies upon the eastern edge of the Twelveswood. And finally, in Mordana, stands Castrum Sentry, a thorn in the heart of Eorzea. And forthcoming operation will see Allied forces assault each of the aforementioned locations, with the ultimate objective of destroying the Empire's new weapon, housed within Castrum Meridianum. As one might expect at the Black Wolf's seat of power, Castrum Meridianum boasts all but impenetrable defenses. If we are to breach it, we must needs isolate it from its sister strongholds. To do otherwise would be to risk being caught twixt hammer and anvil. The operation will comprise 4 distinct phases, all told. First, she'll see us eliminate one of the Black Wolf's most trusted lieutenants, Rihaten Saz Irvina. According to our intelligence, the Prefectus is due to visit the Imperial outpost at Cape Westwind for an inspection. When he arrives, we shall dispatch an elite adventure unit to eliminate him. Archon, we would have you lead this assault. I mistimed something. I'm going to stop the cutscene here and run a quick ad break so pre-rolls turn off. I had meant to pause between these, but I kind of forgot. I really wish I could know what kind of ads people are getting. And specifically, is anyone seeing more chugged hot sauce? I'm really curious about the chugged hot sauce. Actually, I got a minute. Let me see what I can find. What the hell is a Cuggers? I don't want to know. You would autocorrect to something sussy, wouldn't you, Lexi? Okay, we're back. Rihaten is a peerless field technician. Shorn of his leadership, the garrison at Castrum Occidens will be as a snake without its head. Phase 2 will see us sever Castrum Meridianum's primary lines of supply. As soon as Rihaten's presence is confirmed at the coastal outpost, the Maelstrom will lay siege to Castrum Occidens. The sound effects are absolutely necessary. At that very hour, the Leminson Armada, helmed by the Admiral herself, shall move to blockade Castrum Marinum. Meanwhile, in the Twelveswood, the Order of the Twin Adder will surround Castrum Oriens. And they'll have the Sylphs to help them. Fricio's been waiting for a chance to avenge these ones. Phase 3 shall see us neutralize Castrum Meridianum's defenses. Forming our main thrust, the Immortal Flames will march against the stronghold with all their strength. While the enemy's eyes are thus drawn outwards, another elite adventure unit shall infiltrate the Castrum. Its mission: to disable the Magitech field generator which protects the Praetorium, a fortress within a fortress wherein the Ultima weapon is believed to be housed. Archon, we would have you take command once more. Meanwhile, the Order of the Twin Adder will blockade the railway which connects Sentry and Meridianum, preventing the timely arrival of reinforcements from Mordenau. A wise precaution. The monstrous locomotive which runs back and forth between the two castra is capacious enough to transport a small army, by all accounts. It is well the Garleans did not think to give it wings. Once Meridianum's defenses have been compromised, the operation will enter its fourth and final phase. This will see the Immortal Flames enter the stronghold and suppress the remnants of the enemy garrison, allowing Archon's unit to pass unopposed into Praetorium, where they will locate and destroy the Ultima weapon. By this feat shall the operation be deemed a success. In addition to the Grand Companies, we can count upon the support of a variety of other parties, from the pirates of Limsa to the Monitorists of Ul'dah. In all, the operation will involve no fewer than 12 major factions. Legend holds that the Archons were 12 in 1 and 1 in 12. It is for this reason that our grand endeavor has been dubbed Operation Archon. Aw, guys, you shouldn't have. Countless free companies have also pledged their swords, and more join us by the day. At long last, all of Eorzea is rising as one. As before, we Scions shall work in concert with the Grand Companies, Ida, Papalymo, Y'shtola. Pray accompany your respective organizations on their missions. Urianger, I would have you represent us in Ul'dah. Reassure the financiers that they have made a sound investment. When that is done, pray return here and aid in the coordination of our forces. Thank you for the sub, Lexi, even if you don't get ads without it. Tataru, please assist Urianger in any way you are able, and ensure that everyone is kept abreast of the latest developments. Do you like my sub alert? That one has an alert. Am I able to... So where are you? I think I can... There. I can rerun those. Minfilia, Sid, and I shall accompany the main host in an advisory capacity. It will be our task to analyze intelligence as it comes into our possession, and make the necessary recommendations to command. As Alfino mentioned, you are to lead the elite unit of adventurers whose task it will be to see each of Operation Archon's main objectives fulfilled. Yours is the most important role of all, and like to be the most dangerous. Pray choose your party well, stint not in your preparation. The battle for the future of the realm is about to begin. Together, let us show the Black Wolf the power of a united Eorzea. Pray report to the Immortal Flames encampment situated to the north of here when you are ready to be briefed on your first mission. I cannot stress this enough, but please be careful. May you walk in the light of the crystal. you see what I see, so we have some work to do. For anyone new here, this is a do all the quests stream. If we see a quest, we take it, we do it. This is the way. Read the riptides and the winds, and brace yourself for the coming storm. Learned as much when I sailed as a yellow jacket, aye? The wisdom of the seas has served me just as well on land. The beast tribes are a storm in the brewing, and neither the scions nor the city-states can allow themselves to be caught unawares. Nay, we must first strike and nip the storm in the bud. Start with the kobolds. I reckon they've grown a bit too big for their britches of late. One more thing I learned as a yellow jacket is your ship is only as steady as your crew. Before taking on the kobolds, I've a mind to round up some new allies. In Campo Overlook, you'll find a crew of pirates who've given up pillaging and plundering and now fly the flag of the Maelstrom. I'd bring them on board to fight the kobold menace, but I've a notion that an honest plea from yourself would be more convincing. Might you travel to Campo Overlook and speak to Commander Bloedin in my stead? I can't think of another way to read that besides blow it in. You'd be doing us a great service, aye? Are these all unlocked by unlocking the beast tribes? Call upon you as a fellow scion, Archon, to assist our allies in meeting a mutual objective. Happy New Year, Naeem. You just wake up. Maelstrom needs every sword it can to stifle the Sahagin advance. I implore you to journey to Camp Skull Valley, discuss the matter with Falkbreda, and render what remedy you can. Yes, it is. I meant, did you just wake up for the day, not did you just wake up for the first time this year? My dear friends Zaba and Ali came to the Scions with a burning passion to deliver this realm from darkness, passion that I could never muster. They fought bravely and with honor until they could fight no more. Me, I was never worth much on the battlefield. I wanted nothing more than to honor my fallen comrades, to carry on their fight. But how? One day, it struck me. I may be woefully lacking on the battlefield, but my mind is sharp enough. I resolved to plot a course of action and recruit capable allies to our cause. One thing is clear to me. I can ill afford to be distracted by the beast tribes with more ominous storm clouds gathering on the horizon. To that end, we must find strong and loyal allies to quell the beastman menace. You're familiar with the U, perhaps? A tribe of fearsome hunters and huntresses? I'm convinced that they would prove invaluable allies in the battle against the Amalja, if only they could be won over. Do you want me to pronounce it you? The U respect strength above all. I fear they'd sooner gut me than listen to my tale. But you, if you spoke, they would listen. I am certain of it. So I ask, friend, travel to Forgotten Springs and speak to Uod Nun in my stead. I read it as U rather than you because of the way it's used. So it's the U tribe. Everyone's name in it is U apostrophe their actual name, like the rest of their name. So I read it as the U tribe because I read it as Uod Nun. I suppose I'm not going to say it's right or wrong. My personal reading is Uod or Uod versus Uod. I also know that Vamp is not the biggest fan of the way I read the Sylph names, but I read them as the X being an SH sound. So each of those 3 quests seem to be... Yeah, each is... Why are there only 3? Because that's... the Amalja, the Kobold, where's Camp Skull Valley? Sahagin, and the Kobolds. Primal Fear. Friend to the dawn, hear my plea. Tidings most ominous arrive from Gridania. A primal awaketh the shroud. Those who have borne the Eldritch Spirit's witness and return to tell the tale avow that ne'er before have they seen its like. The God's Quiver doth investigate as we speak, and meseems Volord Lewin would welcome a capable adventurer's help in hand. Pray he thee to the cert of the first bow, and shine thy light upon the matter. Okay, so that is all of our quests here. That is where... So it is 11 o'clock here, which is when I call... which is one of my stream runs. Until on Fridays, I will be back tomorrow at 4 o'clock Eastern for Garden Pause. And I will make sure in the interim I have my bits alert set up.